Thank you for listening to Trio's Veterans Upper Bound. Today's host is Kasim Joseph and Brianna Salmons. We will be interviewing the Veterans Upper Bound Director, Jacobo Varela.
Welcome, Jacobo, to this interview. Thank you for joining us. Can you just tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. Well, my name is Jacobo Varela. I am the Director of Veterans Upward Bound, and I am the Interim Executive Director of the College Opportunity Programs here on campus. I've been here at CSU Pueblo for almost 7 years now. As the Director of VUB, I became the Interim Executive Director last January. I served in the military for 5 years. I was in the U.S. Army. I did radio and ComSec repair and went into the military right when I graduated from high school. And then when I got out, I went straight to college immediately. In fact, there was about 3 days between getting out of school and going to college, which was an interesting experience, an interesting transition, which relates directly to what I do now. After that, I worked at New Mexico State University and worked in the Military and Veterans Programs office there, and then ended up here about 7 years ago, like I said, to run the department and run that program.
So now let's just get in more in depth of what is Veterans Upward Bound?
So Veterans Upward Bound is a federal grant program from the Department of Education. We are on a 5-year grant cycle, which we actually just were awarded our new grant in September. So we're going to be sticking around for another 5 years at least. What we are is we're a pre-college program for veterans. We help veterans go back to school. And the great thing about our program is that we are not recruiters. We don't recruit for any one particular program. We are here for the veterans and as the advocate for the vet.
What is the purpose for a Veterans Upward Bound?
The purpose is to make that transition easier from, the military life, or even if they've been out for a while, getting into the academic lifestyle and getting prepared. So we ensure that they are prepared for that first day of class, whether it's academically prepared, mentally prepared, or even just figuring out what they want to do next and where they want to go to school. So we're really there to support the veteran and make sure that they don't waste their time, they don't waste their money, and that the experience is a positive one for them.
Tell me a little bit about what resources do you have available for the veteran students that are in the program?
So we offer a variety of resources. So at the very base, we offer basically career and college advising. So if a veteran doesn't know what they're doing next in their lives and they're kind of unsure of themselves, they can come into the office. We will give them assessments, talk to them, kind of narrow down what they want to do. And then from there, we focus on identifying a school that provides that and provides it with enough quality that they're going to get a good value out of it. We try to make sure that they're not going to get ripped off by, a for-profit kind of diploma mill type school. We want to make sure that the accreditation is of high quality, typically regionally accredited. But our education isn't just for college or for a 4-year degree. It can also be an associate's degree. It can also be a certificate. It could be something as simple as a CDL. We're just trying to get them to advance themselves by getting some additional training, some additional education. So we offer that kind of advising. Then we will help them with any applications that they need to fill out, whether it's GI Bill, Veterans Readiness and Employment, which used to be Voc Rehab, looking for the school, applying for the school, taking an AccuPlacer test. So getting all of that prepared, FAFSAs, ordering transcripts, so any of the paper process we can help them with. But then in addition to that, we also offer classes. So we offer classes in math, English. We offer Rosetta Stone licenses for foreign language if they need help with computer science. So we have some of our older veterans that aren't as familiar with computer programs and systems. We will help them with those basic computer issues. And then we normally, right now, we're kind of waiting on our inventory, but we normally offer a free computer for the veterans that work with us. It's a refurbished computer desktop normally that we are able to provide, which has been really handy for a lot of vets that don't have those resources at home. So we provide all of that. We also provide soft skills workshops like study skills, note-taking, test-taking, time management, essentially anything that they need to get ready for school, get prepared for school. If they don't have the math skills, we're putting them through math workshops and math classes to make sure that they're ready for that first day of class.
Okay. Thank you, Jacobo. I appreciate a lot of information that's for students to be successful here in college.
And Hokobo, thank you so much for joining us. And my question is, does the Veteran Upper Bound cost anything?
No, that's one of the benefits of being a federal grant program is that we are entirely funded by the Department of Education. The funding is routed through CSU Pueblo. So salaries, all of our programming materials, instructional salaries, everything is covered by the grant. We do raise some additional funds for scholarships outside of that, but everything that we offer is free for veterans. We do not charge anything at all. We just basically want to help vets move through this process.
That's a great way for the veterans in our school to actually just concentrate on school and not worry about the fees or anything. That's awesome. Another question that I have from a lot of students, is this service provided just in CSUP schools?
No, actually, we are funded to serve El Paso and Pueblo County. So if you're from Denver and planning to come to CSU Pueblo, we can help you out. If you're from Pueblo and want to go to CU Boulder, we can definitely help you out. So essentially, we will help you regardless of your direction. We have offices at Pueblo Community College, Pikes Peak State College, and here at CSU Pueblo. But I'm willing to meet veterans basically anywhere in town to make sure that they have the information that they need and that they can get prepared. We really just want to make sure that they don't get ripped off, that they're doing the right things. So for us, any school is beneficial, and we'll help them through that process.
When was Veteran Upper Bound established?
Well, initially it was established back in 1976, and that's at the federal level. But here at CSU Pueblo, we actually gained our first grant in 2003. So this next year, we're going to be celebrating our 20-year anniversary.
That's great.
We're actually in the process of planning a motorcycle poker run. This will be the second annual poker run that we're having with the VFW Warriors from Pueblo West. So they helped us raise funds for scholarships. And so we're going to make it a big party, big celebration for that 20-year anniversary. And essentially, again, going back to the mission, we're just trying to help raise funds for vets that are going back to school.
This is a great, great service that is provided not just only at CSU Pueblo, but Pikes Peak and PCC as well. Another question I want to ask is, how can veterans contact you for your services?
One of the best ways, and you can actually kind of take a look at all the services that we have, is going to our website. Our website is vubcolorado.org. Nice, clean layout on the website, easy to navigate. You can go through everything and you can find all of our contact information for each campus. You can also reach out to me directly at area code 575-528-8705, and we can set up an appointment and figure out what you need to do next. Those are probably the two best ways to get a hold of us in general, but we have offices at Pikes Peak, Pueblo Community College, and here at CSU Pueblo. Feel free to drop by anytime and we can help you out.
And thank you so much. But before we end this, is there anything that you want to say? Any events coming up that you want to tell us about? Anything like that?
Right now, we just got over two big events. We gave out $12,000 in scholarship funds last week during Veterans Week at Pueblo Community College and at Pikes Peak, and then $1,000 here at CSU Pueblo. So that was kind of the biggest things that we've been doing. We work with Veterans Treatment Court very closely here in town. So we are gathering some food baskets and things together for the holidays. So that's going to be our next big event.
Awesome, Hokobo. Thank you so much. And Hokobo, I'm going to see you on that Veteran Voice podcast. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in, and you have a great day.
Thank you. You as well.
Thank you, Hokobo, for joining us on Trios Upward Bound to talk about resources and information available for student veterans located at Colorado State University Pueblo Library.